Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session with Moja 2. My name is Maria, and I'm excited to be joined by two of our graduates. I'll let them introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about their journey with Moja 2. We can start with you, Sharon.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sharon Grace. I joined Moja 2 back in 2016, and I've been with Moja 2 throughout. They saw me finish high school and they saw me join university, and I get to celebrate with them that I've gotten to complete my university studies. I was studying a course in Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Computer Science, and I'm very happy and looking forward to the next chapter of my life.
What about you, Grace? Maybe you can
Hi,
tell us a little bit about yourself.
okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Grace Wanjiru. I completed university just last month. I graduated last month. So, I joined Moja 2 in 2016 around the same time as Sharon. We were in Form 2. And then they took us through high school, yeah, and then through campus. And I graduated. I'm a graduate in Bachelor of Science in Horticulture.
Wow, you guys have talked about graduating. First of all, congratulations. And how can you describe the feelings that you had that day you are graduating? Because finally, maybe what was once a dream had become a reality. How was that day for you guys? Sharon, we can start with you.
Yeah, it was just the best day of our lives in a while. It was such an awesome day because you get to something that just was a dream and you saw it never happening was finally coming to be a reality. It was just a day full of excitement. I remember even the previous day you are so overjoyed. You can't wait for the graduation day to come. And when it's finally there and you're there in school waiting to hear your name being mentioned, it's just the best feeling in the world because it's something that you had at a part of your time you are not really hopeful that that day would be there. So when the day was just, it was just the best feeling in the world. I don't even have words to describe it.
What about you, Grace?
Graduating for me, for a moment, it felt so unreal. I went to pick my gown. Okay, this is happening, right? And then we went for rehearsals, and then it's just like, oh, wait, am I? This is actually happening. Like I'm questioning it. Like it's something you've always dreamt of, but you so maybe I'll never get that because maybe of our background and everything. And then that day came, and it was so nice. Like I was overjoyed, and it felt really wonderful, and I'm grateful to Moja too for this wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe now we can talk about like beyond getting education, you're also able to connect with your sponsors and form a close relationship. How would you say Moja to help you form a relationship with your sponsor?
uh Through Personally, for me, it has been an amazing development of a relationship. It- Through the continuous letters that we write to each other, you get to get updates on how her life has been. You get to update them on how your life has been going through, what has been happening in your life. And even through Skype calls, you get to see them, you get to communicate more with them. It has just been the best development of a relationship. You get to have a relationship with someone and explain to them everything that is going on with their life, and you have someone you're talking to that you feel there is no judgment, someone you feel that understands you better. And it's just been an amazing thing, and someone who celebrates your small wins. I remember the day I graduated, I received a letter from my sponsor congratulating me and just being happy about my achievement. And it was just the best feeling. You get to see this person, you get to even see that their investment in you has not been just education based, it has just been even in your life. It has just been
Yeah.
the best feeling.
Uh, Sharon, maybe you could tell us a little bit about your relationship with your sponsor and maybe what that has had, the impact it has had in your life. For
Yeah,
you, Grace, it's for Grace. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your relationship with your sponsor.
Okay, so my sponsor is Paula Jova, and she's a very, very wonderful woman, phenomenal woman. I have I'd call it wonderful relationship. Like everything right now is wonderful to me. So she came when I was in Form 3. She came to Kenya. She took me to these nice hotels, and I ate this wonderful food, had this wonderful experience, and that was like I never thought that would happen. And then we usually have video calls, and she always replies to my letters, and see that feeling when you get when you find out that someone actually cares, like they care about you, and it's a motivation to me. And I hope she's happy that I graduated, and I don't know, it has just been miraculous to have a relationship like that with someone who just like you didn't know 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, and now that you guys have graduated, like, what are your future plans?
for me personally, I did a course that is related to technology. So I'm really hoping that I get a job that is aligned with my course, and I get to experience uh, learning and broadness in my course, and I get to work with other tech geniuses and get to see their ideas, get to see their work, and get to build more on my capabilities. I'm looking forward to being able to be the best version of myself I can be, beyond even just being a computer geek. I just also want
Mhm.
to be a better person in life, and always looking forward to improve myself in each and every area of my life.
Yeah. And for you, Grace, like, what are your future plans? What are you looking forward to?
Looking for jobs in the horticultural field. I was looking at the many career options that I have in horticulture. There's landscaping, there's in sports courses like golf clubs, yeah, staff management. There are greenhouses, there's nurseries, there's a lot that I can do. So I'm actually looking for jobs. I'm not limiting myself to anything right now, but yeah, in the horticultural field. But later I would love um to actually focus on plant breeding and plant biotechnology. That is me getting a master's degree. Yeah, so that
Wow,
is my plan for now.
wow, that's amazing. And
Yeah.
Moja too is very keen on giving back to the community, and it has really instilled that in the students. Personally, now that you have been able to get your education, how do you envision giving back to the community once you are able maybe to get a job and support yourself? How do you envision being able to give back to the community?
Okay, even before I actually get a job, I plan on giving back to the community by offering consultancy services to the local farmers for
Wow.
free. Yeah, yeah, and when I get a job, help people who actually need my help. That for starters.
Wow, that's so amazing, Grace.
Thank you.
What about Sharon? What are you envisioning to give back to the community? How?
A lot of our services these days are just so computerized. So I just hope to continue to encourage people and to teach people how to handle this changing technology, because every time there's something new. So I hope I continue to be more enlightened and educated on the changing technologies, and educate the larger society at large, even when it comes to voting, when they need uh, the technology. It might be challenging for people who have not been around technology, so I hope I can be impactful in those ways.
Wow. Like it's so amazing to see what you guys are envisioning for the future. And like I wanted to touch base on, like, for example, in Kenya, like most girls are not able to get an education, especially going to university. Like what you guys been able to go to the university, especially as women, and getting your degrees, what does this opportunity mean to you, especially now being in Kenya? Sharon, you can start.
Yeah, it has been an amazing opportunity, and I do think that when these sponsors invest in us, it's a ripple effect. It's not just Sharon, that you're not just changing the life of Sharon, you're changing the life of another girl around Kenya who gets motivated and who gets to see, oh, Sharon made it, so I can actually myself make it. So it's not just limiting their investment in us, it's a ripple effect. So their investment in us goes beyond just us. It goes beyond us as individuals. It goes even beyond just our families. We get to change the lives of the girls around us, and we get to show them the way.
Yeah, I agree. Sharon, Grace?
Um, what being in school, being through school has taught me is that it is possible. And I when I was choosing courses, I didn't know so as much. I didn't know much. So right now, I actually know that to do a law course, I don't need history. To do a like software engineering or computer based course, I don't need computer. To do agricultural based course, I don't need agriculture to do agriculture in high school. Like you get the point. So like
Yeah.
I think most people get limited when they're choosing the courses because of what they did in high school, not knowing that does not have much of an impact. So, right now, I want to empower everyone especially the females. Um, like I want them to know you can do this, and I will try everyone that I know. I'll talk to you. I will ensure that you do the right thing. You can become anything that you want, regardless of like what you did in high school. If you have good grades, that is, and even if you didn't have like the best grades, you can actually start from like a diploma down there. You can become. I want to like talk to people. I want to, like I want them to do the best thing that they can and to be their realest self.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe as we maybe there are some of our students who are looking up to you guys because they saw you graduating and they also want to see themselves in that position. What advice would you give to them that will help them to be able to reach to this milestone?
Personally, for me, I would advise them to continue believing in themselves and to focus on their journey, not to get lost in all the freedom that comes with being at university level. And I just hope that they stay focused on their dream and their goal eventually. Don't get too comfortable around as you navigate time. Don't get too comfortable. Continue to dream and push as you move forward, and hopefully if with work hard and resilience and not just being comfortable at any position, you'll finally reach your goal and you'll get to graduate.
Yeah, true, I agree. Grace?
Um, I would advise them to like work hard as the norm as everyone is told, but also work smart, and work on yourself. Like study hard, but work on yourself. Be a good human being. Be if you are becoming a doctor, then be a good doctor. Like the best to ever exist. Yeah, and just appreciate what Moja 2 is giving you, and like try to just how do I say this? If they're giving you this, then give back. Like, you've sponsored me for my education. I promise I'll complete school and I'll give you good grades. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And lastly, as we conclude, what would you like to tell our sponsors, our donors, and supporters who are changing lives just as your lives has been changed? What would you like to tell them?
For starters, I will start by saying thank you to my sponsors. Initially, I was sponsored by Jennifer Ward, but currently I'm sponsored by two human women that I really love. And my second sponsor started off as a pen pal, and she gradually became my sponsor, which has been amazing. And she has been around and she has seen me navigate my life, which has been just an amazing feeling, knowing that beyond your immediate family, you have someone else that is always looking out for you. So to all the sponsors from the founders, Kathy and Michaels, thank you for this brilliant idea that is changing lives all over Kenya. To all the sponsors, I might not know them by name, but you guys are changing so many lives here. And just as I said before, you're not just changing the life of the student that you get to sponsor, you're changing the lives of beyond that student. You get to change through your investment in that child. She gets an opportunity to change the life of her family. She gets an opportunity, or he gets an opportunity to change the lives of the people around him, the society at large. So your investment in us is just so valuable. And even your engagement with us through the letters and the video calls, they're never just things that we take lightly. We just appreciate the relationships that you guys have formed with us, and we value you guys so much. Even as I was completing my university and graduating, my one fear was, oh, I hope I just get to continue to talk with my sponsors, because you guys create such a wonderful relationship with us, such that you don't want to lose this relationship once your journey with Moja 2 has come to an end. So you guys don't just give us material well-being, but even our well-being, our emotional well-being is just catered for well because you guys are there with us. So thank you so much, and thank you for your continued support in our lives. We love you guys so much.
Thank you. Grace?
Actually, much has been said by Sharon. So, to our amazing, amazing sponsors, thank you so much for this opportunity. From the founders to the board, to the sponsors, to the consponsors, to the pen pals, and also the mentors. Like, you're amazing people. You've been a wonderful part of my personal journey, and I don't know, it could changed my life completely. My life like turned around for because of this opportunity. So thank you. I hope and that you continue changing lives of other people, and we also actually want to join you in changing lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And uh, December 3rd, it's going to be an evening with Moja 2, and we invite you all to come and listen to more stories of impact that you have made. For the last 10 years, we have been able to change lives because of your support, and we are truly grateful. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you on our next session.